So, can you just clap?
No, I can't clap.
I'm gonna make it because I have to record it. Ready?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't.
That's okay. That's okay.
Any artist having a right side brain damage is the worst thing because it can affect your creativity as well. For me, I was affected on the left side of my body, which means the right side of my brain was affected. But lucky again, if the left side of my brain was affected, I lost my speech, memory, and function on the right side. Take my phone, message my sister as I passed my phone from my right hand to my left hand. It fell out of my left hand. I didn't realize that. As soon as that happened, my speech slurred, and then everyone around the room saw that happen. They just started freaking out, and I was like, what's going on? As soon as they started freaking out, my head started throbbing. I just laid back. Friends called 911. Paramedics showed up. I was fully conscious of this entire time. The paramedics asked me, what's going on? I'm like, I can't stand. I can't move. So they get me up to get my shoes on. I get my right foot in my shoe. I couldn't move my left leg into my shoe. So I wake up in the hospital. I'm like, I have staples in my head and my stomach. I'm like, all right, what's missing, right? I wouldn't say a dark experience, but it was more of a reality check. It kind of gave me a chance to like regroup and come back. I've lost everything, so I'm like, I'm starting from scratch. So I might as well, second time around, figure out how I want to do it right. My parents thought it would have been my darkest time, but I just got over it because you know what? It's life. That's what it was, right? What are you gonna do? It's the concept of, you know, when you trip and when you're walking, you trip and you're trying to catch your steps so you don't look like you're about to like fall. That's what the situation was, right? I'm like, I've tripped, now I just gotta get my bearings. So I'm just like doing catching all the little steps till I get my balance back, right? That's all it was, right? I can't let it defeat me, so I gotta move forward. But I saw how restricted I was sitting in a wheelchair and how dependent I was on everyone, depending on Wheel-Trans or people to drive you around. Like, I wanted to be more independent, so I'm like, the only way to do this is get back on my feet. So I have to learn how to walk all over again. I take the bus wherever I need to go. Now I have Uber as an option if I feel like spending the money, but you know, things like that. So that's where I decided to learn how to walk again. Because the thing with strokes is people have them at different ages and they're all affected differently. What I had come to realize, and the reason for life after stroke was because a lot of young stroke survivors who've had their strokes in their teens, and then they spend most of their lives recovering up until their 30s, and they haven't gotten a chance to experience life like everyone else has. For me, luckily for me, I was 27 when I had my stroke. So up until 27, I did every dumb thing possible to live life, have fun, and share experiences and stories. I just enjoy playing sports. Anything I got to do, even if I sucked at it, I'll still do it. On a funny note, I enjoyed baseball, but I couldn't throw a ball for dear life. But you put me up with a bat, I can clear a ball as far as I could. In my current situation, things have changed around. So I can actually throw a ball pretty well with my working hand. I found this out at the CNE. Going to the CNE, you can't really do much if you don't have two functional hands. You only do so much. So there was this baseball game where you had to go break plates. I'm like, you know what, let me go give this a try. A couple of rounds in, and about $45 in, I finally broke 2 plates in a row and won a big prize. I'm like, you know what, this is gonna be my thing. So every year since, I've been doing it, and it's gotten better and better. Yeah. It can either make you or break you, right? And I chose to let it make me. Essentially what I did was I embraced my stroke, and I figured I'm gonna turn it into something. I do whatever I need to do to make myself happy, because no one's gonna be happy for me. They say positive people don't ever have negative thoughts. They do have negative thoughts, but they have the strength to get over it. That's what it is at the end of the day, right? Anyone who's going through struggles, my thing is always stay strong and slow down. Don't make any decisions on a whim. Don't jump to conclusions. Slow down, breathe, evaluate your situation, and then move forward. Just keep moving forward. That's all you can do. If you have to ask for help, ask for help. People are willing to help. For me, when I'm at work, say my laces come undone. I can't tie myself. What am I going to do? I can take the risk and leave it untied, tuck it away, again, risk losing balance at some point. But so I went and asked a coworker if they could tie my laces for me, right? It's a hard thing to do, but you got to do what you got to do, right? There's no shame in asking for your own better, right? The main message would be, you know what? Never give up. Where there is a will, there is a way. And that I'm living proof of it, right? For someone who is in a wheelchair, not able to walk, I'm walking, getting around places on my own, back to work, trying to just get back on track. Life after stroke is hope. That's what it is. Trying to inspire as many people as I can. Success.
Yay.
Some days are good, some days it's just a struggle.
This takes a little longer.
Yeah.